Welcome to AI Week 2023. We are thrilled to host you here in person at Tel Aviv University. AI Week is Israel's leading international event, exploring all aspects of AI innovation, bringing together the best speakers from every field. We are excited to welcome you to 3 days of top content and pioneering research, showcasing the technologies that are changing our world. We can't wait to kick off Israel's top AI event. AI Week is hosted by the Blavatnik Interdisciplinary Cyber Research Center and the Yuval Ne'eman Workshop for Science, Technology, and Security, together with the TAD Center for Artificial Intelligence and Data Science at Tel Aviv University. The conference is created in cooperation with the Israel Innovation Authority and the Israeli Ministry of Defense Research and Development. Today's event will examine a range of technological aspects of artificial intelligence, including computer vision, AI in defense, AI in healthcare, AI in sustainability, the applications of AI in industry, and a fireside chat on national heritage in AI strategies. With top speakers, an exhibition of leading companies and startups, and networking opportunities, this promises to be an exciting day for you all. Get ready. We are about to begin AI Week 2023.
Welcome, everyone, to our 4th annual AI Week. It really is exciting to have you all here with us for AI Week 2023. We are extremely honored to have with us guests joining from the US, UK, Spain, Singapore, the Czech Republic, and Slovenia, just to name a few. Some of you may remember that this platform was started way back in 2019. That was before the world got turned upside down. And during the pandemic, we moved to an online format. So it is now the first time since then that we are live, gathering here on stage. So it's really, truly, honestly exciting to have you here with us physically in the university in Tel Aviv, which is Israel's tech capital, especially in these trying times. So thank you again, everyone, for coming. As you all may know, this event is organized by the Yuval Ne'eman Workshop for Science, Technology, and Security, as well as the Blavatnik Interdisciplinary Cyber Research Center, and together with the AI Research Center here at Tel Aviv University, called TAD. Forgive me for not introducing myself. My name is Yoav Evenstein. I've been in the background promoting Israel's international stance as an AI powerhouse ever since 2017 from a nation's perspective. And I've also been representing Israel in the AI International Standardization Committee named SC42 ever since its inauguration in 2018. In the last year, I've been leading the industry and international research collaboration efforts from within Tel Aviv University as I'm part of TAD, the AI Center, where I'm helping rethink and reshape how we collaborate better with industry in regards to data science, bridging research to production, a topic I'm very passionate about. And now that you know that about me, it comes with no surprise that I'll be moderating the industry session later on today on this stage, so please join me. In general, AI Week is all about celebrating the pinnacle where research meets innovation. As you will hear throughout the next few days, the uniqueness of AI Week is that it covers all aspects of AI technology and data science. Starting today, you will hear from experts in computer vision, NLP, ML theory, as well as the application of AI in multiple domains, such as health, climate, biomed, even gaming and defense, as well as national strategies, regulation, explainability, trustworthiness of AI. Our speakers are not only from Tel Aviv University, but from other universities as well. For example, you'll hear from Professor Shai Manor from the Technion in one session, and you will hear from Professor Yoav Goldberg from Bar-Ilan University during another. AI Week is Israel's AI Week, and a global event at that. We have speakers from Columbia and Stanford, just to name a few, and of course, partners and guests who are global leaders in industry. And welcome to all the people joining in. Please find a seat. Speaking of partners, before we move on, I'd like to thank our sponsors and long-term partners, particularly the Sagol Network, the Israel Innovation Authority, and Mafat. The most important thing for you to remember is that this event is interactive. We really want to hear from you, and all the people that I can't see because it's a little bit dark behind. In order for you to participate, there will be 5 minutes after each speaker, and you'll be able to ask questions. You can submit them by clicking the broadcast page on our website, or just raise your hand the old traditional way and just make sure we can see you and reach out. A small reminder, outside we have interesting technologies from companies, partners, and startups. I invite you to check those out, talk to them, learn more about their interesting technologies, efforts, and perspective. It really is diverse. You can also find them online on our website, where you could schedule meetings and submit your CV. Oh, and one more thing before I introduce our first opening speaker. As a former student and teaching fellow here at Kohler School of Management at Tel Aviv University, although I'm an engineer by training, I can't help observe things through the lens of business and management. And building on words and thoughts of the great dearly departed Professor Clayton Christensen from Harvard Business School, who developed the theory of disruption, which I highly recommend you dive into. He said that infrastructure is a form of humans to store value. And to give a concrete example about what that means is if you think about ports, harbors, where ships lay off their cargo, that's a form of storing value. And in our information age, bits of data aggregated together are a form of storing value. Taking that notion one step further, storing data embedded in a trained AI is a form of value. Think about that for a second. Think of AI not as a tool, but a platform, storing human knowledge by training, reinforcement learning, and other methods. Surely, all of you have heard of ChatGPT recently, which is interesting from all aspects, showcasing how diverse this transformation is. Some say it's not technologically advanced from a research perspective. Some say it's not that advanced at all. While some argue that the sheer way it is made accessible to the wider public, empowering people without having to write code, is the innovation itself. So there are the research aspects of ChatGPT, the engineering aspects, the business aspects. If you look at the merger or deals with AI and OpenAI and Microsoft, there are ethical issues, IP issues, and it's only an example of how transformative the AI revolution really is. But the transformation is not in those specific gigantic language models, nor the data science research itself. That is just the beginning. We are witnessing and experiencing a true disruption of life as we know it, nothing less. Electricity came before it, the Gutenberg press came before it. The internet itself, as a technological transformative, came before it, lowering the cost of communication, search, and distribution. But nothing has ever been diffused into the fabric of society so fast and profoundly like AI. And if you need any proof of that, of how profound the change really is, look no further than my mom. Yeah, so for those of you who are not literate in Hebrew, this is from last week. You can see the highlights of it being a WhatsApp message with my mom, and she's talking to me about ChatGPT. Seems like an ordinary conversation since it's all over the news, but just to give you a brief intro about my mom, she's the most non-techie person you can meet. She works the land, she lives up north in a moshav. She has nothing to do with technology. And the funny thing is, she's the person that usually fails repeatedly when we try to connect to Zoom for her to talk to the grandkids by pressing that audio button. So that's a little preview about my mom. And the reason this is so transformative, it's not only because she's telling me that there is such a thing as ChatGPT, she goes on to explain the different use cases and what you can do with it and why it's worthwhile. So that's quite amazing to me. This is the first time in history that that happened. You can also, by the way, learn a lot from that image about me talking regularly with my mom. So I'm a good Jewish boy, and I send her love emoticons to express my gratitude for my sheer existence. So a lot to learn from that. But jokes aside, this is transformative because usually it's me trying to explain ever since I was a boy, being excited about technology and what I do. why it's so good for people. So that's a small anecdote about why that is, why the transformation is so deep. But seriousness, coming back to what Clay Christensen was, his amazing ideas and thoughts about societies and structures and businesses. So remembering the idea of thinking about AI as a platform and not as a tool, let's connect that to his disruption theory, which is legendly showcased via the still industry, but then replicated to explain shifts in the car industry, the semiconductor industry, and others. Where it is relevant to those of you who are not that prominent with that theory, wherever you have an industry, the core technological edge, which you can extend to other businesses, that's what the theory is all about. And taking again that notion and thinking about platforms like Stable Diffusion, you can see in the theory how small players, small incumbents coming in and basically beating the giants of that industry and how that goes about. So the theory goes into the mechanism of how that happens, how small incumbents come in. And the reason it's related to AI, in my mind, and to a form of storing value on infrastructure is this is the time where AI is now empowering people. So look not only in what the giants of industry are doing with AI, but how the tools and platforms of AI made now accessible to the wider public can empower you to do good with AI and disrupt for good. It is now my great honor, and I'm personally delighted to invite